people who have always been there for you? Are they your blood relatives or your group of closest friends? My family is my dad, mom, brother, and grandparents, and we have stayed a close family by playing the tile game called Rummikub. Families don't always have to be families. More often than not, or not more often than not, sometimes families can drift apart over the years. Just because you were born together and share some genes does not mean you're required to be close. This to me is a great travesty. Rummikub is my family's common interest and helps to bond us cross-generationally. I really value my relationship with my grandparents, and I think a lot of this closeness is due to the game Rummikub. During the game, we discuss our day-to-day life, as well as share old memories and stories. These moments are the glue that holds us together. Rummikub is important because it keeps us up to date on each other's lives. My grandma would discuss the new gym she joined. She's always going through phases. My grandpa could discuss a book he was reading. My mom, the latest news event. My dad, a case he was dealing with at work. My brother, a class he was taking at school. And I, what I was up to with my friends, or a new movie I just saw. The game gave us space and time to discuss whatever was on our mind. This was invaluable. We all lead busy lives, and sometimes it is too easy to get wrapped up in getting things done and forget to slow down and connect face to face. Rummikub made sure we did this on a regular basis. Now, you might be wondering what Rummikub is. Essentially, it is a game with small rectangular tiles of 4 different colors. You pick 14 tiles, and you try to get rid of all of them by the end of the game. There's more nuances to this, and you do it by making straights and three-of-a-kinds and various things, but that's the general idea. My family's Rummikub set is my great-grandmother's. It's made out of ivory, and on all the yellow tiles she colored in with this green Sharpie because she couldn't see it, and I think that's really sweet. And I love this about our set. Whenever we play, I think of her and the past and where and who I came from. Rummikub has helped my grandparents share their past with me. During the countless games we have played, they have told me stories of who they were when they were young. I have got to know them both as elderly grandparents and as teens, children, and newlyweds. I treasure this relationship, and I feel so lucky because I know not everyone gets to know their grandparents like this. It is tragic that we only get to know each other at the beginning of my life and at the end of theirs. I have Rummikub to thank for this deep connection with my family, and I know that when I have children, I will play this game with them and my parents so that they too can have a special bond with their grandparents. I encourage you to identify a tradition in your own life and to strengthen it because it really helps you to bond with your family.